Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today's the day I'm finally unboxing the lost unicorn. The one that I missed and I didn't buy years ago, back in 2019. Well, it's here just in time for Valentine's, and this is the biggest Valentine's gift that I have ever received or gifted myself. This is the most expensive Chanel bag that I have ever bought, and I'm very excited about it, and I know many of you who have been following me for years know which bag I'm talking about. Right, so the bag is beautifully wrapped in this gorgeous packaging. I wanted to, before I open the bag, share with you how I found it and where I got it from. I got it from Redeluxe. I have been following Redeluxe for so many years. I actually remember following them since they were a baby, if I could even say that. I enjoy following them on social media so much. And back in 2023, I would like to say, I actually saw they posted this exact bag on their Instagram. I messaged them straight away and I was like, yes, I'm very interested in this bag, and we were talking and I was going to buy it. However, we stopped talking for a couple of days or maybe a week, I can't remember now. I have to go back and check my messages, but I had to go back home. I had to travel because of health issues. I'm not gonna get into too much details, but I remember messaging them again to check if the bag was still available, and it was gone. I missed out on it. So since then I have been proactively actually looking for this bag, and I could never find one that was in great condition for a price that was okay with me, because these resell for crazy premiums. And also I wanted to buy it from someone I could trust, and because I've been following Redeluxe for a very long time, I know I could trust them, so I kind of wanted to go with them and I was patiently waiting for them to receive another one of these, and they did a couple of years later, but here we are now. So let me open the bag and share the rest of the story, because I know many of you are probably dying to see it as well. I'm dying to see it as well because, as I said, I received it last night and I was very tempted to open it. Alright, so while I'm struggling to open this without ripping the packaging, I actually wanted to show you a close-up of how absolutely beautiful the wrapping paper is and the attention to detail with the packaging. It really shows how much they care about the customer experience. They must have put a lot of care and time into wrapping this because it feels super luxurious. They really provide this very high-end luxurious experience for you at home. I really love how creative they are for every occasion. For Valentine's, Christmas, they always change up the packaging. For Mother's Day, and this time actually I received a free gift with purchase, a little Valentine's candle. And again, the packaging is absolutely incredible. Look at this box. It smells divine. You can smell roses. Beautiful baby pink candle in a ceramic pot. Wow. Honestly, I don't even get that when I shop from the luxury boutiques. I'm blown away. So back to the bag. It came in the original packaging. Okay, I would have to break this. There is no other way. And can we see the bag? Oh, there is more. Oh, wow. Thank you. We hope you're in love with your new purchase. Well, let's open it up and find out. All right, it's in here. I can feel it. I can hear it. It is quite heavy for such a tiny little bag. I've never seen this one in person, by the way. Oh my god. Wow, you are so iridescent. She's a precious little baby. Guys, are you ready for this? Stop. She's perfect. I can't believe I have her. Stop. No way. Finally! Oh my god, I can see myself in the pearls. They're so shiny and so iridescent. They're like little mirrors. Wow. I've never seen this bag in person. This is how rare it is. And I live in London. And trust me, I've seen it all. I have seen all the exclusive hard to get bags. This I have never seen in London. I haven't bumped into anyone wearing it ever since 2019. So this bag is from one of Karl Lagerfeld's last collection and one of my favorites, the By the Sea 2019 Spring Summer. That collection was absolutely incredible. Karl Lagerfeld was such a genius, and Karl Lagerfeld Chanel is my favorite Chanel. They don't do them that good anymore, unfortunately. We don't get those amazing unicorns anymore. You guys know Chanel is my biggest love. I am obsessed with Chanel. I love the brand. I've been collecting Chanel for so many years and I'm actually getting emotional. How stupid is that? Do you know what? I've always made fun of people crying when they get their Hermes bags. And I've always thought, okay, that's just stupid. Why are people crying for getting an Hermes bag, for getting offered an Hermes bag? It's just a bag, but I'm getting emotional now. Whew, I never thought that would be happening to me, getting emotional over a Chanel bag, but here we are now. So this bag I will definitely insert close up. It is a satin bag, by the way. That's why it might look a bit soft when I'm holding it. I definitely need to find an organizer so I can keep the shape, but the pearls are actually sewn attached to a layer of satin, and when you open up the bag, the flap inside is leather, but then the actual bag inside is also satin. Okay, I thought it will be full leather inside, but it's not. It's just the top flap that is leather. And we have the Redeluxe tag attached. It says remove the tag and own the bag. They do actually accept returns as well. That's why I wanted to also buy my Chanel Dream bag from them, because I wanted to be 100% sure. I've never seen this bag, as I said, so I was like, okay, what if I buy such an expensive bag and there is something wrong with it, or I don't like it, or if the listing's not described correctly, you know. So I wanted to have a peace of mind when purchasing such an expensive bag. So it's great that they actually attach this tag, and if you have any issues with the bag or if it's not what you were hoping, you can always return it. But I will definitely be ripping this tag, and I'm keeping the bag. It looks perfect. I also had a peace of mind because they rigorously authenticate every pre-owned designer bag. Each of their bags is backed by a 100% money back authenticity guarantee. And you know what? I do follow Redeluxe on Instagram because I love their content on Instagram. You should definitely follow them because they're so interactive with their customers and their audience, but they also show beautiful bags. So I love that. I love looking at nice bags. They unbox them, they try them on, so you can see how the bag actually looks like, not only photographed, but you can see a video of the actual bag before purchasing. I love Georgia. She's such a positive person, and yeah, she and her husband Hunter, they own Redeluxe, and they have been doing this for years now. So yeah, I'm really happy that I bought this one from them. And guess what, guys? They kindly gave me a discount code. You can use my code towards any purchase on their website, and I'm so happy about that as well, because as I said, we have known, well, not personally, but we have been communicating, messaging for so many years with George and Hunter. They're both amazing people, and I'm so happy that they gave me the discount code that I can share with you. Well, just to let you know, for transparency, I don't earn any commission from that. So anyway, I'll link all the information in the description box. You guys have probably noticed, and I have also mentioned it as well in some of my previous videos, that I have really slowed down on buying Chanel directly from boutique, and instead now I'm trying to find those pieces, those special pieces that I missed on, because there is definitely a few, but this one was definitely on top of my list, and I'm sure you guys know this if you've been watching me for some time. You know this bag has been on top of my list. I was just waiting for the one, and I can't believe I finally got it so many years later, but it is finally mine, and I'm so happy right now. You have no idea how happy this bag makes me. I cannot wait to go and just display it next to my other bags, find the perfect spot for her. Every unboxing there is on Instagram or review of this bag on YouTube I have watched, trust me, and everyone says how ridiculously long the chain is, and now I'm pulling it out, and yes, it is very long, but there is definitely ways to shorten it. I don't know why they did it so long, but now that I actually think of it, maybe actually it's good. It's not a con, it's more of a pro, because this way you have so many options. You do get different options to wear the bag. You will not only be able to wear the bag crossbody and adjust it to your preferred length, but also you can double it up and wear as a shoulder bag, and that's because the chain is long enough. I personally, because I'm quite tall, I find that when I double up the straps of my other mini rectangles, the drop is quite short if I want to wear it as a shoulder bag, but I have a feeling this will work really well. Again, I will insert clips, I will try on the bag, I will show you how I adjust it. Inside I will use a ribbon. You can just use a plain ribbon from Chanel or any other ribbon really to adjust the strap. But also, you guys know I love a versatile bag, and at this point I have so many crossbody bags that in the recent years, I would say in the last 1 or 2 years, I've been mainly focusing on getting bags that have top handle. So a top handle is really a must for me now when buying a bag, and the great thing about these minis is that you can actually convert into a top handle bag, and again I will show you how. You can again tie the ribbon, you can clip on the chain with clips as well inside. It's really up to you, but I think the ribbon is the safest way, the most gentle. You won't damage the chain or the bag. I am not buying this bag to just keep it as a display piece. This is a bag that I will be using definitely a lot. Even as an everyday bag, it will be great for an evening bag, but I want to wear it. I still cannot believe I missed on this bag back in 2019, but to be honest, let me tell you what happened. I didn't actually miss on it. I was offered this bag and I rejected it. How stupid was I? Because the retail of this bag was 4,000, I think 4,500 pounds from memory, and now this bag is reselling for 3-4 times its original price. Yes, that's how expensive these little babies are. This is one of the most expensive bags in my collection. It is more expensive than a Birkin. It is more expensive than, I was gonna say 2 Birkins. Well, actually, yes, then it's more expensive than 2 Birkins bought directly from the store. Yeah. And what's great about Redilux, although they're based in the US, is that they cover taxes. I don't know how they do it, because I have purchased from the US before, and let me tell you, I have paid so much in taxes. So I was initially very worried because this is a very expensive bag. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna end up paying so much in taxes. And when I found out they cover taxes, I was like, okay, I'm sold. So that was actually one of the major selling points for me as well. I didn't have to worry about paying extra upon delivery of the bag. And you know what, for the longest time I was thinking, do I really want to splurge that much for this bag? So I ended up buying other bags like this one and this one. But do you know what, I was thinking they would scratch the itch. They didn't. I kept thinking about this one and eventually I was like, I would have to get it because I still think about this bag so many years after its release, and I'm kicking myself for not purchasing it directly from the store. But if I have to be completely honest, the reason I didn't buy this bag back then was because my style was a lot more different. I was focusing on collecting all the classics first. I was buying a lot of classic flaps. This wasn't something that I felt fit my style back then. So even though I was presented with the opportunity to buy this bag, I rejected it because I was like, no, this is not me. So now, as I said, this bag was quite pricey. I did have to sell some bags because I just felt so guilty, and I already had a couple of bags in my collection that I didn't really use. And as you guys know, I hate not using my bags. I feel guilty. I cannot look at them sitting there collecting dust. I want to enjoy wearing my stuff, and there were a couple of bags that I considered selling, and I actually ended up selling some of my bags to Redeluxe because they also offer that service to cover some of the cost for this. And I also have to mention how easy and quick that process was as well. If you are thinking of letting go of some of your luxury designer bags, Redeluxe is one of the very few companies I know of that offer direct buyouts, but they will also give you another quote if you want to use that money to spend towards something from their website, and usually that quote is slightly higher. So that's what I did. I decided to sell my bags to them and I put the money towards this baby. Alright, I think I'm going to end the video here because I honestly cannot think of anything else right now, but if I missed anything, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to respond to you. I'm gonna go and enjoy my new little bag. I think I might actually go out with it. Today might be the first day and I will definitely vlog it. So keep an eye out for my next video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, like this video because it really helps the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!